Hi everyone. So today in this video, we'll see how to trigger our Jenkins build remotely. So in our previous video, also we have seen the same topic. So we have done some configuration in the Jenkins workspace, and we have selected this trigger build remote option. Then we were running this. We are building this URL with the help of some authentication token, and we are running this from opening some browser tab, and we are passing this URL and putting on enter. It will start the build automatically, right? And we tried one more optional by running through the terminal option. So that is a one option when it's come to the trigger build remotely. So today we'll see the same option with the triggering the build from the script. Okay, so we'll write some Java code to run to trigger our build from the Java code. Okay, so for that one, what we have to do first, we will go to Jenkins. We'll create one project. Okay, I will name this like a build trigger remotely. Okay, so I can select some freestyle project. I will click on OK. So after that, what we have to say, what we have to set, we have to go to the configuration tab. Okay, wait, let this project get created. So the project is created now. So we can scroll down. Okay, so this is this is an option that we have to select under the build trigger. We have to check this one. Okay, so in last time we were copied this URL and we were opening some tab in the browser and we were running this build, and we again went to this terminal and we are passing the same URL and we are successfully able to trigger the build, right? So now additionally we can see, here you can see from scripts also it is possible to trigger the build remotely. Okay, so we'll write some Java code from Eclipse. Okay, so from Eclipse when you run the Java code, it will automatically trigger the build. Okay, so now we have to set some token, right? So 123 hyphen ABC, I will set as a token. After that, we have to copy this URL. Okay, so this is a URL I copy to Notepad. So here, what we have to change, we have to change the Jenkins URL, right? So my Jenkins URL is localhost 8082. I'm running on my Jenkins 8082 port. Okay, so our URL is ready now. So what we can do now, we can save this project. Okay, so apply and save. And here token, what we have to pass, we have set as a 123 hyphen ABC, right? So this is a token that we have to pass. So when we run this command from the tab, right? So command tab, we will run this one. Let's see it is working fine or not. So we'll come to the project now. So here the build one has, yeah. So here you can see the build one has triggered, right? So this is started by the remote host, right? We didn't configure anything here. So we'll go ahead and we'll configure something in the project to build our, we'll run some Windows bash script. So our build is getting triggered through this by going to this tab, and we are copy this URL and we put on enter. So the build is triggered, right? So we'll add some build step here. So we'll add some Windows batch execute command script. So echo running from script. Okay. So I will simply save this one. So it will print only this, whatever you pass in the echo statement, it will print in the console. That's all. So now, so our URL is ready. So we'll go to Eclipse. We'll create one class file. Okay. So after this, what we have to do, we have to take that URL. That URL, right? So this is a URL that we have to pass as a string variable here. Okay. So we'll build one string here by the name of URL equal to, we will copy that URL here. Okay. So after that, what we have to do, we have to create one URL object. So within this object, we have to pass this URL to start this URL. Okay. So we have to import this URL library. Okay, after that, we have to initiate the HTTP request connection. Okay. So with this help of object, we'll open some HTTP connection. Okay, so you have to, you have to add, click on this. We have to do the casting here. Okay, we have to cast this HTTP connection. Just add the throw declarations here. Okay, so after this, what we can do, we can, let's see our connection is getting created or not. Okay, so here you can go for some get status code or something like this. Get response status code. Okay, so we will print this one. Let's see, our connection is getting created or not. So when we run the same command from the terminal, right? So we were getting 201, which is created, right? The same thing. I'm trying to print the status code here in the console. So after this, we have to close this connection, right? So for connection closing, we have to type connect con dot disconnect. Okay. So that's all. So when you run this one, so it will automatically start our build in the Jenkins. So our previous build is number 1. So it will, it started from again remote host. So we'll run this class file now, JavaScript, and we'll let's see the project. The build is getting triggered or not. Okay, so I will run this one. Okay, so we are getting the 201. So we'll go back to the Jenkins. Here you can see the build 2 will be automatically triggered now. Yeah, here you can see the build is automatically triggered, right? So we'll open this one. We'll see here you can see it is started by the remote host. This is some IP address they are defaulting, showing this one. Okay, so now we can go to the console and see what is getting printed in the console. Yeah, so this is a statement that we have given in the echo one, running script from, running the build from the script, right? So this is how we run the script from the code, right? So that is what this option is like. Either you can use the predefined URL by going to this any browser or any terminal you can run it. So this is one more way you have to. You can run the same. You can trigger the same build from the writing some script on any languages you can write. So here we have written in the Java. So we simply run this file. Whenever you run this file, automatically the build will get triggered. Okay. So for this one, we don't want to do anything here. You have to set the some authentication token. You have to copy this URL, and you have to you have to create one URL object. You have to enable this HTTP URL connection. Then end of the day, we are closing the. We are disconnecting this connection. Okay, so that's all about triggering the build from script. Okay, so triggering the remote build from the script option. So we have written the some script here, and we have executed this one, and we are able to see the results here, right? So our build was successfully executed now. So I will run one more time. Okay, the same script I will run one more time. Let's see. Again, we will see this 201 is getting created. Yeah, 201 is created. We'll go back to the Jenkins. Here you can see the build 3 is started. Again, here you can see it is started by the remote host. Okay, so this how we'll trigger this build from remote option by using some script. Okay, so if you guys have any doubt or any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you, guys.